My beloved child, lean in, because what I'm about to unveil will make your heartbeat shift, your breath deepen, and your mind race with a question you haven't dared to ask: why does tonight feel different? Something huge is waiting for you. Someone, yes, the one whose name flickers inside your chest whenever you're alone, is planning a surprise so powerful, so unexpected, that even destiny has paused to watch. They have been moving in silence, hiding their intentions behind casual words, behind simple moments, behind the illusion that nothing is happening, but tonight, everything breaks open. They are preparing to give you something that will rewrite the meaning of connection. Something that holds weight. Something that carries their truth. Something they never gave to anyone before. And whether you're ready or not, the clock is already ticking. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen carefully, because this part will shake your soul. This person has spent days rehearsing what they're going to do tonight. They've imagined your expression, the way your eyes will widen, the way your silence will stretch into disbelief. They've been watching your energy closely, noticing how tired you've been, how much you've carried alone, how much you deserve something real. That's why they're stepping out of their comfort zone, risking their pride, risking the fear of rejection. They've chosen tonight because they feel the universe pushing them forward. What they are planning to give you is not ordinary. It's not money. It's not a simple gift. It's something that carries a piece of them, a confession, a truth, a realization they can't hold back anymore. And when they hand it to you, your entire narrative with this person will shift in seconds. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. Now breathe, because the twist you're about to hear will hold you exactly where you are, unable to scroll, unable to blink, unable to move. The surprise they are preparing is something they kept locked away for months. They almost gave up. They almost walked away. They almost convinced themselves that you didn't care. But something happened recently, something you don't even know about, that triggered them to see your value clearly, sharply, intensely. Someone spoke your name in front of them. Someone mentioned your kindness. Someone reminded them of the moments you gave without asking for anything back. And in that moment, they realized the truth they have been running from: you are irreplaceable. Tonight, they are planning to give you the exact proof of that realization. A message. A gift. A confession. A promise. Whatever it is, it's wrapped in emotion so powerful that even they are trembling at the thought of facing you with it. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. Listen again with open breath, because what I'm about to reveal next will pull you deeper into the heartbeat of this moment. Something huge is waiting for you. The person planning to surprise you tonight has been battling a storm inside: fear, longing, hesitation, hope, all swirling into one unstoppable force. They didn't wake up this morning expecting to make a move, but destiny tightened its grip on them. Every sign they saw today pointed toward you. Every thought they tried to ignore pushed them back to your name. They realized that holding back any longer would haunt them. So now, they're preparing something that carries the weight of their unspoken feelings. Not a temporary gesture. Not a random act. But something that will make you question how long they've loved you silently. The moment they show up, physically or emotionally, you will feel the shift instantly. Amen. Blessing 444. Here's the truth they don't want anyone else to know, and this is where the suspense becomes undeniable. They've already told one trusted person about tonight's plan. They described the moment they want to create for you. They described the look on your face they hope to see. They even practiced what they plan to say when the time arrives. They're nervous, terrified, actually, but determined. Because this surprise isn't just about giving you something, it's about giving you clarity. They want you to know exactly where you stand in their heart. And deep down, they hope this surprise becomes the moment both of your lives start moving toward each other instead of apart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. Before you hear the next part, pause and stay with me, because this is where the impact becomes life-changing. They've been observing how much strength you carry alone, and they're tired of letting you walk through life without the support you deserve. They want tonight to mark a shift, where you stop doubting yourself, stop questioning their feelings, stop wondering if you matter. They want to prove it through something tangible. Something meaningful. Something unforgettable. Their hands are trembling as they prepare it. Their heart is racing with every second that brings them closer to tonight. They know once they give it to you, there is no turning back, because this surprise will expose their soul completely. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. Let your heart steady for a moment, because what comes next will pull you into the exact center of their intention. Something huge is waiting for you. The person planning tonight's surprise hasn't been able to focus on anything else all day. Their thoughts keep circling back to you, your voice, your silence, your energy, your presence. They keep replaying memories, moments, even tiny details you don't know they noticed. They've been drafting and redrafting every word they might say. They've held the surprise in their hands over and over, wondering if it's enough, wondering if they are enough. Every minute is making them more certain. This is the night they drop the mask. This is the night they stop pretending they're unaffected. They want to give you something that proves how deeply you've lived inside their spirit. Amen. Blessing 777. Here comes the revelation that will anchor you in place. Unable to scroll or blink, someone else tried to stop them from surprising you tonight. Yes, someone close to them, someone who knows how strongly they feel about you. That person warned them, what if you get rejected? What if they've moved on? What if you ruin everything? But instead of backing down, your person became even more determined. They said one sentence that changed everything. If I don't tell them now, I'll lose them forever. That moment sealed their decision. They don't care about pride. They don't care about fear. They don't care about the risk. Tonight, they are stepping into honesty. They are choosing you over doubt. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 888. Now hear this with absolute stillness, because this is where the emotional impact sharpens. Your person has been carrying guilt. Deep, heavy, hidden guilt. Guilt for not choosing you earlier. Guilt for leaving you confused. Guilt for letting distance grow between you. Guilt for pretending they didn't feel what they felt. And tonight's surprise is their way of rewriting that guilt into truth. They want to give you a piece of their heart, symbolically or literally, to show that they are done running. Done avoiding. Done hiding. Whatever they place in your hands or send to your phone tonight will carry a message louder than words. I choose you. I always did. And when you see it, something inside you will shift forever. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. Stay right here, because what I'm about to reveal will tighten the suspense around your heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight's surprise isn't just an emotional move, it's a turning point. Your person has been rehearsing every second of it like it's the most important moment of their life. They've imagined how they'll approach you, the tone of their voice, the way they'll look into your eyes or send that message with trembling fingers. They've gone through every scenario. What if you cry? What if you freeze? What if you smile in a way that melts everything inside them? And here's the truth, they're willing to risk everything just for the chance to see your reaction. What they're planning to give you holds the exact truth of their heart, raw, unfiltered, undeniable. Amen. Blessing 1111. And now comes the twist that nobody saw coming, not even them. Earlier today, they received a sign, something so direct, so unexpected, that it pushed them toward tonight's decision even harder. It could have been a dream, a sudden moment of clarity, a memory of you, or a word someone accidentally spoke that hit them like lightning. But whatever it was, it made them realize that life is too short to leave feelings unspoken. They understood that if they wait even one more day, they'll lose their chance. So they gathered their courage, picked up the surprise again, held it against their chest, and whispered to themselves, "Tonight, I have to do this. Something huge is waiting for you." Amen. Blessing 1212. Before I continue, hear this clearly, because your audience engagement moment begins here. Now breathe, because here comes the part that lifts the entire story. They didn't choose tonight randomly. Tonight holds emotional meaning for them. Maybe the date, maybe a memory, maybe the quietness of the evening, maybe the alignment of their own heart with something divine. They want to give you something that marks a new chapter. Something unforgettable. Something that makes you stop doubting your worth. And whether this surprise comes in a message, a call, a visit, or something placed in your hands, it's loaded with the truth they've feared to say out loud. That truth is coming tonight. No delays. No excuses. No confusion. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1313. Hold your breath for a moment, because this is where the story turns into something you were never supposed to hear. Something huge is waiting for you. All day long, your person has been fighting their own emotions, waves of hesitation crashing against a stronger pull that refuses to let them back down. They tried distracting themselves. They tried pretending that tonight wasn't important. They tried convincing themselves that maybe waiting a few more days would be safer. But their heart kept dragging them back to the same truth: you are the one they cannot run from anymore. They picked up the surprise again, held it, stared at it, felt its meaning, and every time, their hands trembled just a little more. Because this isn't just a gesture, this is a confession disguised as a gift. This is their soul being placed in your hands. This is their fear, their love, their longing, all packed into one moment they cannot escape. Amen. Blessing 1414. Now hear this with complete stillness, because what I'm about to reveal shows just how deeply they've been affected. Earlier today, they had a moment of complete breakdown. They sat alone, maybe in their room, maybe in their car, maybe in a place where nobody could see, and they let everything they've been holding inside finally spill out. The regret. The longing. The memories of you. The sleepless nights. The constant replaying of every conversation you ever had. And in that vulnerable moment, their heart whispered the truth they've been denying for too long: I can't keep losing them. That realization hit them so hard that their entire body reacted: goosebumps, shaky hands, a breath that wouldn't steady. That's when they decided tonight is the night. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not someday. They want to give you something that proves how much they've changed, how much they've realized, how much they're ready to show up for you now. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 15:15. And now comes the part that will lock your audience to the screen, because this twist carries the emotional punch your video needs. Someone close to them discovered the surprise. They didn't mean to reveal it, but they accidentally let a reaction slip when they saw it. A gasp, a widened stare. A quiet, "Oh my God." And in that moment, your person panicked, not because they were embarrassed, but because they realized just how big this gesture actually is. They realized they've never done something like this for anyone before. Never planned this deeply. Never felt this intensely. The surprise they're bringing to you tonight is not small. It's not random. It's not something they picked casually. It's something they chose with their heart, something that carries meaning, something that proves you're not just someone in their life, you're the one their soul keeps returning to. And when they hand it to you, the silence that follows will be the loudest moment between you and them. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 16:16. Stay exactly where you are, because this is the moment where the story stops being a whisper and turns into a revelation. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight's surprise has grown far bigger than even they expected. What started as a simple gesture has transformed into an emotional storm they can no longer contain. All day long, they've been pacing, thinking, rethinking, editing, deleting, rewriting, imagining every second of how this night will unfold. They've been wondering how you'll react, your eyes, your breath, your heartbeat, because they know this surprise carries the weight of everything they've left unsaid. And here's the truth they are finally ready to face: they're not giving you this tonight because they want attention, they're giving it because they can't imagine their life without you anymore. Amen. Blessing 17:17. Listen closely now, because the next part holds the emotional punch that will keep your audience locked in place. Someone tried to distract them from this surprise, someone who felt threatened by the depth of their feelings for you. This person hinted, maybe it's too soon. Maybe you should wait. Maybe it's not a good idea. But your person didn't flinch. Instead, their determination grew stronger. They said softly but firmly, they deserve this. They deserve to know. That sentence changed everything. It showed just how deeply they're ready to stand for you now. They're tired of letting fear dictate their actions. They're tired of letting distance create emptiness. They're tired of pretending they don't feel what they feel. Tonight, they are choosing truth over hesitation. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1818. Now take a deep breath, because the final reveal of this part will make your heart pause. Your person practiced the moment of giving you the surprise in front of a mirror. They rehearsed how they would look at you. They rehearsed the smile they hope won't shake. They rehearsed the exact sentence they want to say. And then they stopped, stared at their own reflection, and felt their eyes sting. Because they realized how deeply they care. How deeply you've changed them. How deeply they've fallen without even noticing when it happened. That realization hit them so hard that they had to sit down, holding the surprise close to their chest, whispering, "Please let this go right." Whatever they give you tonight, whether it's emotional, symbolic, or beautifully personal, will mark a turning point that neither of you can ever undo. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1919. Stay absolutely still, because what comes next isn't just another twist, it's the truth your heart has been sensing all along. Something huge is waiting for you. As the evening gets closer, your person's emotions are spiraling into something they can no longer hide. Their hands are cold, their heartbeat is uneven, and their mind is racing with 1,000 versions of how tonight might unfold. They keep checking the time, checking their pockets, checking the surprise again and again as if making sure it's real. They've never felt this level of intensity before, and it's scaring them in the best possible way. Because tonight, they're not just giving you something, they're revealing a version of themselves they've never shown to anyone. Amen. Blessing 2020. Now listen with your whole chest, because this part exposes the true magnitude of what they feel. Earlier today, they almost backed out. They almost convinced themselves to postpone the surprise. They almost told themselves, "Not tonight. I'm not ready." But then something happened, a memory of you hit them so hard it stopped them in their tracks. Maybe it was your voice echoing in their mind. Maybe it was a message you once sent. Maybe it was the way you looked at them during a moment they didn't expect you to notice. That memory cracked their fear open. It reminded them of how deeply you touched their life. It reminded them that they have already lost too many moments with you by staying silent. And so, they made a promise to themselves, tonight, no running. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2121. Now prepare yourself, because this final twist in part 7 will send chills down your spine. Someone discovered that they were preparing something for you, and instead of stopping them, they smiled. A soft, knowing smile. A smile that said, "So it's finally happening." That smile gave your person strength they didn't know they needed. It made them believe that this surprise isn't just a gesture, it's destiny aligning. They realized that giving you this tonight isn't just something they want, it's something their heart has been preparing for long before they even understood it. And now, with every second pulling them closer to you, their courage is rising. Their intentions are sharpening. Their emotions are overflowing. Whatever they give you tonight will not just surprise you, it will change everything between you forever. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2222. Hold your breath again, because what I'm about to unfold will make the entire story snap into a deeper, heavier meaning. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person has reached a point where their emotions are no longer whispers, they're roaring inside them. All day their heart has been racing with the fear of losing you and the hope of finally expressing everything they kept buried. They picked up the surprise multiple times, set it down, picked it up again, each time feeling a shiver move through them. This isn't just a gift, it's their truth wrapped in courage. They know that once they give this to you, there is no hiding left, no going back, no pretending they're unaffected. Tonight is the night their heart steps out from behind every wall they built. Amen. Blessing 23:23. Now listen with absolute stillness, because this is where destiny tightens its grip on both of you. Earlier today, something unexpected shook them, a message, a memory, a sign, or someone mentioning your name in a moment they didn't expect. Whatever it was, it pierced straight through their hesitation. It reminded them that losing you would hurt far more than the fear of telling you how they truly feel. That realization made their hands shake, their breath hitch, their eyes soften. They whispered to themselves, "I can't let them think I don't care." That whisper turned into determination. They want tonight's surprise to be the proof you never received, the clarity you always deserved. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 24:24. And here comes the moment that freezes everything, because someone close to them tried to peek into what they're hiding. When they caught your person holding the surprise, they saw emotion in their eyes, real emotion, the kind they couldn't disguise even if they tried. That person stepped back quietly, realizing the depth of this moment, and said only one thing: if you love them, don't wait. Those words hit your person like a spark to a flame. It pushed them into full commitment. No more doubts. No more delays. No more fear. Whatever they give you tonight will not just surprise you, it will show you exactly how deeply, intensely, silently they've been loving you this whole time. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 25:25. Stay right here, because what I'm about to reveal will tighten the suspense around your spirit. Something huge is waiting for you. As the evening edges closer, your person is losing every bit of calm they tried to keep. Their hands are cold, their heartbeat is unsteady, and their mind is looping the same thought over and over: what if this changes everything? They've checked the surprise at least a dozen times already, adjusting it, holding it, staring at it like it contains the answer to their entire future. This isn't just a moment for them, it feels like fate is pushing them forward. They know tonight is not ordinary. They can feel destiny tugging at their chest. And the truth they've been running from is ready to break free the moment they stand in front of you. Amen. Blessing 26:26. Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal will pull you deeper into the core of their emotions. Earlier today, they had a moment of complete emotional collapse, silent but intense. They sat alone, holding the surprise in their hands, and felt a rush of fear mixed with love. They asked themselves, what if I'm too late? What if they don't feel the same? What if I lose them forever? That fear was real, raw, and overwhelming. But then something inside them snapped. A realization, a memory, a sudden clarity, something reminded them of the way you once looked at them, the way you listened, the way your presence softened their entire world. That memory wiped away every excuse they could make. They stood up, wiped their face, and made the final decision: tonight, they will not run. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 27:27. Now hear this final twist, because this is the part that will send chills down your spine. Someone who knows them very well sensed the shift in their energy. They didn't need to see the surprise. They didn't need to hear the details. They just looked at your person and said softly, "You've never felt this way about anyone before." Those words froze them. Because it was true. They've never planned a moment like this. Never prepared a surprise with trembling hands. Never felt fear and hope crash together so violently. The intensity of their feelings for you is undeniable now, not even they can pretend anymore. Tonight's surprise is more than a gesture, it's a confession wrapped in courage, sealed with emotion, and powered by the one truth they can no longer escape: their heart belongs to you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 28:28.